Passionate scholars of Radiant, I wish you good morning in another exciting lecture of English. Students, the world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It is a very mean and nasty place, and it will beat you to your knees if you let it. So you must be well aware that exams are the make or break period for your whole semester. So you may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. First of all, let me affirm that examinations are the most wonderful things in anyone's life, as they are the litmus test of our abilities, strengths, and self-motivation. Here are some directions for you during exams. Number 1, avoid unnecessary pressure during exams. Number 2, learn with active recall, as it helps to recall primary information from memory in best way. Number 3, eat smart, because eat less or more or not eating the right food also hinders the performance. And next, lose the mobile, because it is very threatening for you, as every text, every WhatsApp message is a distraction. Next, go into the exams with positive mindset. And lastly, you don't have to be panic. Next, we'll discuss some vital stationery for exams that are necessary to go through the exams smoothly. Firstly, you need a clipboard on which you will attempt your paper. Secondly, you need a pencil through which you can draw the margin line, eraser, sharpener, and then blue pen is the most significant part of your exams. Then scale for margin lines, remover for your subjective part of the paper, then cut marker for your headings in your paper, then round tip marker for some kind of necessary thing in your paper, and then whitener. And most of all and last of all, that is your will to achieve success. Now here comes the most important part, that is paper pattern. Actually, your paper is consisting of 50 marks that is split into two parts, that is objective and subjective part. Objective parts containing 25 marks, while subjective part also contains 25 marks, and you will get 2 hours to complete your paper, 1 hour for objective paper and 1 hour for subjective paper as well. Now firstly we will discuss objective type. Basically your objective type is composed of two sections. Section 1 is of textual appraisal and section 2 is of syntax appraisal. Section 1 in textual appraisal, there is your vocabulary of 6 marks that is added from your textbook, while on the other hand in section 2 syntax appraisal, there is a grammar section of 19 marks that is added from your workbook. Now the basic instructions that use of cutting, overwriting and remover is strictly forbidden, while use of brains will be warmly welcomed. Next is subjective type, that consists of subjective appraisal, in which there are questions answers of 8 marks, choice will be given, then sentences of 6 marks, both of them are from your notebook, then summary of 7 marks. You have done 2 summaries in your notebook, but here you will have to write only 1 summary, then creative part of 4 marks. So you have to learn both of the summaries and 1 summary will be given. Roger Bacon has said that knowledge of language is doorway to wisdom. It means that language of English is very important in our daily life. Students, here I will tell you the tips of attempting your paper in effective way so that you can attempt your paper in a very good way. Firstly, we will discuss the objective part of the paper. So when you will get your paper, you will write your name at the top of the paper in a neat handwriting with correct spellings. Then you will write your particular section in which you are studying. You have to remember that objective will be entirely filled on the objective part of the paper. Then you need to go through your paper carefully so that there will be no chance of mistakes. Then Mostly questions carry 0.25 marks, so there will be no margin of mistakes, as you need to be very much concerned about spellings. Students, here you need to know that our first part is composed of grammar and vocabulary. So you need to get grip on grammar rules by watching all the related videos and practice more and more. Secondly, you have to enhance your vocabulary skills for better understanding, as vocabulary is the key to powerful writing. Now we will discuss the most important part of the paper, that is subjective part. Students, firstly, after writing your name, section and every information that is required, you will draw a narrow margin in subjective part, as there is no calculations and diagrams in language paper. Then you have to keep left alignment in your English paper. Then you will write your question number correctly. Keep a steady speed and neat handwriting throughout your paper. You have to be very careful about your spellings and tenses while attempting your English paper. Then answers should be relevant and to the point. Remember, write your answer considering the marks and time as well. Now let's get a quick glance of your subjective paper. After writing your names, class and section and everything that I have told you previously in respective column, you will write subjective type. As you can see in the picture, that subjective type is written in calligraphic form with double underlining. After that, you will write your question number. Which question you are going to attempt, you will write the number of that question over here, as you can see in the picture. Afterwards, you can see that there are different headings over here. That is the heading of sentences, so that whenever you are going to attempt your sentences part, you will give the heading of sentences. Then you will give the heading of summary, and lastly, you will give the heading of paragraph writing with double underlining while attempting your creative part. So, it's all about the headings and the paper attemptation. Now, let's come towards the most important part of your paper, that is the paper presentation. That should be the target. Students, a paper presentation must be awesome, because it can do wonders to achieve superb results. Calligraphy with cut marker will add flavors to your presentation. Headings and subheadings will be given with traditional style of calligraphy, and don't forget to do double underlining of your headings. Neat and legible handwriting will be helpful in achieving great success. Now, in last, I would suggest you that instead of stressing out and jinxing yourself for the worst, just focus on studying hard and beating everyone to come first. Good luck and Allah Hafiz.